So we're here in a corner of the Oshkosh field where there's a French cluster of aerospace companies, and we're going to talk to Blue Spirit Aero, who are producing a hydrogen fuel cell aircraft. So, could you tell us a bit about your projects and who you are?
Yeah, sure. So I'm David Vincekovic. I've been with BSA for around 2 years now. So I'm actually working remotely, so I'm not in France. I'm working from Adelaide, Australia, and I'm here with my colleague Florian.
So Florian from Toulouse. I'm a structural engineer and working similarly from BSA for 2 years now, since the beginning of the project. And yeah, we are building this brand new aircraft.
Yes. Could you tell us a bit about the Dragonfly?
Sure. So yeah, this is a hydrogen-powered aircraft, general aviation, 4-seater. It has it converts hydrogen into electricity, which allows us to have multiple powertrains, bringing low speed performance and better handling qualities, as well as zero emission aircraft, which is like really good in this time.
And increased reliability. So because we have the multiple propellers, there's no single point of failure. And on top of this, each powertrain is independent. So if there was to be a failure, you can simply switch it out and replace it within an hour. So we're aiming for very minimal downtime.
Okay. So who are you aiming this particular project at? Who will buy this aircraft?
Yeah, so our first target audience is flight schools. And then moving forward, we're looking to also target private pilots. And I guess the main reason to start with flight schools is that we can set up all of the hydrogen infrastructure at a single airport, and flight schools generally take off and land at the same airport, so it works well to start with, to tackle this market. And then as the hydrogen infrastructure expands, it will be more and more feasible to use this aircraft across multiple airports and broaden the audience.
Yeah. So what kind of performance are you looking at, and when do you think you'll have a flying aircraft?
So right now, this aircraft, we aim at 700 kilometers of range at a speed of around 250 kilometers per hour. And we have done 2 years of redevelopment phase. We've done our own modules to evaluate the characteristics of the aircraft, and now we are starting to do some demonstrations. So David is holding the wind tunnel testing of this half wing of the aircraft. Then we also have a flying mock-up to evaluate the handling qualities, and this is going to lead to a first flying demonstrator in 2024, and then this will trigger the 2 years of certification to get this first aircraft in market in 2026.
So how are you managing to finance this project? It's going to presumably consume quite a bit of money.
Yeah, so we have Aerospace Valley is providing some call for interest where you can propose a project and they're going to finance part of it, depending on if the project is aligned with what they want to promote in France and in Europe too. And we're also looking for investors, so business angels, individual people willing to provide to the future a better aircraft, and also some internal fundings that we are providing ourselves.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. That's really great, really interesting.
Thank you very much.